I don't know why I'm always late with this videos, but anyway, I'm gonna be ranking and reviewing September and October releases, starting from my least to most favorite. This is just my opinion, obviously. Enjoy. I'm just never gonna like At-Ease's music, and I'm fine with that. Honestly, it's just very boring, and the instrumental is too minimalistic. The post-chorus part is okay, and I somewhat like that last part, but this is probably the first and the last time I'll listen to it. Is it better than their debut? Of course. Do I like it? No. Vivace sounds like a mashup of iZone and Cosmic Girls, and I don't listen to either of them. The music video is far better than the one for Vanilla, and Vivace is not as bland, so that's something I guess, but I just don't see any originality in it. I never like Promise's music, but even with that in mind, Talk and Talk feels so bland, and I'm not even gonna talk about the low budget music video. Like, don't they have that big hit Money now? Why am I seeing plain white backgrounds? It has some catchiness in the chorus, but it would sound way better if it was a more energetic song. Overall, it's a skip for me. Y'all, what is the structure of this song? Literally, who made this, and why were they too lazy to add a bridge? The song just felt endless with how many times they repeated the chorus and that "Welcome to my world" line. I like the melody, but it's just too annoying to listen to, honestly, and without Denise's vocals too. I'm so disappointed cause we waited a year for this. When are these companies gonna figure out that pulling a Blackpink only works for Blackpink? Please don't lock your rookie groups in the basement for a year. I promise you that's not doing anything for them. I feel like every time Pixie has a comeback I like it less and less. This song has an interesting concept, but the execution is not doing it for me. I can't exactly point out what I don't like. It's just the whole flow, I guess. I liked all the B-sides more. Bewitched could have been the title track, but at least it has a music vid. I don't have much to say about this. It's very basic and I quickly got bored of it. I like some parts separately, but I feel like I already heard this song 100 times before. It just doesn't stick out to me. It's not bad, and I did listen to it for a few days, but yeah. Full on 80s retro is one of my least favorite concepts ever, and especially hearing it now feels so boring and outdated. The feels is catchy, but in a borderline annoying way. I would never go out of my way to play it, and I low-key hate that I stopped expecting bops from Twice. It's not the most horrible song in the world, obviously. It just sounds like a filler B-side. Like a sticker. What do I even say about Sticker? It felt like a parody song the first time I heard it, but to be completely honest, I like this more than most of the songs they put out last year. Like, it's so funny, but it also doesn't sound that bad. The chorus was actually okay, but the intro is definitely the worst part, and that kinda sets up the whole song. Gimme now, gimme now. One of the most disappointing releases this year. I was expecting so much and got so little. Like, how are you gonna release this after Next Level? It's such a typical regular 4th gen sound, and I never expected basic considering their concept. The bridge was nice, but then that "My Nevis we love you" line hit, and it was just weird. The only thing holding this song together are their incredible vocals, and that can only do so much, you know. The B-sides were kinda average sounding, but Lucid Dream was nice. I'm starting to really get into this concept and vibe. It's similar to Yoonbi's Door, and I don't mind that at all. Yuri's vocals are very soothing, and that really adds to the freshness of this song. I just feel super relaxed listening to it. I don't think this is as bad as everyone says. I think the problem is that it's not very timeless. It's a song I listened to for a few days and then got bored of it. It's very typical 4th gen, and considering this is Lisa, I wanted something more iconic. The chorus has catchy parts to it, a bit too repetitive though, but I like the switch up. I found that part of the song way more interesting. This song has so much potential to be better, but the verses really brought it down. I love the chorus a lot. It sounds kinda nostalgic in a way, mildly explosive, but the verses are so basic and empty. It sounds like two different songs. Their live stages were really pretty, but I just wanted more from this song, you know. Again, why am I still hearing retro at this point? but at least it's mixed with synth, so I'll give it a pass. The chorus was so good and all the B-sides were pretty solid. I don't usually listen to SHINee that much, so this was very pleasantly unexpected. I was kinda worried how this was gonna sound since Ian left, and I really loved her vocals, but they came through as usual. It's a very simple, straight to the point kinda song, and with all the noise music with 10 different beat drops going on now, this felt very refreshing. It has some second gen vibes, and I noticed I really like Judy's vocals here. I always like Tribe's songs more than I think I will, and I love when a group surprises me like that. Would You Run is a very catchy song, and I love how unexpected the chorus is. They already have a pretty good discography and they're only just rookies. It's really impressive. I loved So Bad and ASAP immediately, but Stereotype had to grow on me for some time. It has a very quiet and subtle chorus which you almost don't even notice coming in, and I think that's what bothered me at first, but now that I got used to it I get it. Isa's bridge was definitely the highlight of this song. I literally love her vocals so much. But anyway, always appreciating the Stereotype era cause they finally got their overdue first win. Y'all, I literally manifested a better choreography for Sumi in my last video and it happened. Psychic, I think. This is by far her best release. I'm liking this 2014 vibes from her. I feel like with every Sumi song there are certain parts I like, but never the whole thing. But with XOXO I love everything. It's so good and immediately gets stuck in your head. The album was mostly filler songs, Watermelon being the best one obviously, but yeah, I'm really happy with this. The aesthetic of this song and the music video is a 100 out of 10. I love absolutely everything about this, and her voice is so, oh my god, you know, can't get this song out of my head. My girls finally came back. Let me just cry for a second. They changed their concept, which is like fine I guess. I mean I get it, and I do think it fits, but I like their former concept more. Ghost starts off really strong. The first verse was great, the second not so much, and I wasn't a huge fan of the bridge, but the chorus, oh my god, the chorus, it's so good, so catchy, and the choreography blew me away. I went from liking this song to loving it really quickly. It's one of my favorite debuts this year. The post-chorus is super catchy and this concept is so interesting. I feel like both of the verses would have been better if they were opened by someone with stronger vocals, or by adding more instrumental behind it. Also, that bridge transition was awful. I hate when producers do that, like what was the reason, but it was a nice bridge, so I'll let it slide. When I tell you I had this song on repeat for a month straight, I mean I literally had this song on repeat for a month straight. Obsessed. Everything in this song just works for me. There's never a dull moment where I get bored or something. It just slaps from start to finish. I love the color palette of the music video and just the overall concept. I can't believe they went from having the most underwhelming debut ever to this growth. I'm a Loco defender, Loco shooter, Loco enthusiast. I'm not gonna keep this long cause I already made a whole video reviewing their album, but I love this comeback so much. The instrumental is so good that I can listen to it just by itself. The choreography slapped and the styling was mwah. I'll listen to the whole album literally every day. Well, that's that. Feel free to share your faves in the comments and thank you for watching. Bye.